Flosstube, I'm Pam. Welcome to my channel, Stitching in the Land of Good Enough. Today is Tuesday, October 4th, and normally this would be a regularly scheduled Flosstube video in which I chat about my stitching, but instead it's going to be a Flosstube extra in which I am finally announcing the details for my first ever Stitch New England retreat hosted by my brick and mortar shop, Stitch New England. So I'm going to try to keep this super brief. I know, no one wants to hear me ramble forever. I do want to side note though for a sec that this is like the 6th time I started this video because I tend to be really rambly and squirrely and I'm having a hard time staying on point. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this is the one that sticks and that you are getting to watch. Anyway, I'm going to go over the details of the event, the who, hopefully you and me, the what, the where, the when, cost, what's included, all of the important details. And then we're going to talk about how to register. And then we're going to chat about just some little extra notes at the end. So hopefully 10 minutes or less. What am I talking about? I am talking about an in-person stitch together sort of retreat, casual style. There's not going to be classes or like a designer coming. It's going to be a chance for you to stitch with some old friends, make some new friends, hopefully get a little shopping in. Basically a weekend to soak in all of the amazing stitchy camaraderie that can be had out there. What else? When? It is going to be officially, and I'm saying this officially with an asterisk at the end. It officially is from 8 a.m. Friday, October 13th. So Friday the 13th, that's a little fun. Through Saturday at midnight on October 14th, 2023. So not like next week, but next year. I'm putting a little asterisk on that because for those staying at the venue, there will be some extra stitchy space on Thursday afternoon and evening, as well as Sunday morning. And I will get into that when we get down to what's included. More details on that. Where is this happening? It is happening at the Envision Hotel and Conference Center. Sorry, my boys are playing Dungeons and Dragons in the background and they can be a little loud. So if you heard the banging, I apologize. Anyway, where? Envision Hotel and Conference Center in Mansfield, Massachusetts. Sometimes online it comes up as Foxborough. Its official address is in Mansfield though. It's easy to get to if you are like in the New England area or the surrounding states. It's easy to get to from routes or interstates, I guess, 495 and 95. It's also pretty equidistant between, if you're flying in, it's pretty equidistant from Logan Airport in Boston and TF Green in Providence / Warwick. Although for me, I find traveling from Green down on Rhode Island easier, even though they're equidistant. Boston can be a pain in the butt, but depending on where you like to fly to or what flights are available or which flights are cheaper, whatever. There's options. That's what I'm trying to say. What else do I want to say about that? Okay, so that brings us to cost. The retreat cost is going to be $185. It is going to get you access to the main stitching area. We have a enormous ballroom that's going to fit 300 stitchers. I'm super excited. On the Friday from 8 a.m. to midnight and the Saturday from 7 a.m. to midnight. A buffet dinner is going to be included on the Friday night, so you're getting a meal. There's going to be access to a shopping annex at the venue, as well as a shuttle that is going to go to and from the venue to the Stitch New England shop that is located in downtown North Attleboro. It's 12 minutes away from the venue. And that shuttle is going to run on this Saturday. Also, just a side note, downtown North Attleboro has a lot of great little places to eat. So if you're looking for like Saturday lunch, or even I guess Saturday dinner, but Saturday lunch especially because the shuttle will be going back and forth, you can eat down there. It'll be fantastic. there will be a lot more details about that sort of stuff to come. There's going to be a smalls exchange. Oh, now I'm having to read from my notes. There's going to be a swag bag full of some serious amazingness, I think, anyway. And here's the asterisk. So I do not have the main stitching space for Thursday evening and Sunday morning. So I have 2 smaller rooms available for, and I am assuming the retreat doesn't officially start until Friday morning. So Thursday afternoon and evening, it's available to anybody who's staying at the venue. So there's some stitchy space available. Sunday morning, if you're local and you're driving in for the retreat and you want to pop in for Sunday morning stitching, feel free. And we have that from 9 a.m. well, until whenever you wake up in the morning, until noon. And then we're over. I realize that might sound a little confusing, so if you have any questions about that, shoot me an email at stitchnewengland@gmail.com. I'll have that email down in the description box below. So that covers the important details. 6 minutes in, I'm going to get through this. We might be 15 minutes instead of 10. How you're thinking, oh my gosh, this sounds so exciting. I would love to go to a retreat in New England. How do I register? Well, there are a few different ways. So I'm going to start this with my shop. By the time registration opens, will have been open for a year, and it has been an amazing year. And I could not have done it without all of my amazing customers who have supported the business in the past 12 months. Like, thank you so much. And for this year only, as a way of saying thank you to my customers who have supported me in my first year, I'm going to do advanced registration, and it's going to happen 2 different ways. We're going to consider this like a staggered registration. Don't worry, there are 300 spots. I promise you that my first wave of registration is not going to fill up. Probably not going to fill up second wave either. There's going to be plenty of space. So pay attention, because the dates are different for the different you'll see. Okay, so for my in-person customers, in-person registration is going to start on Wednesday, November 9th at 10 a.m. when the shop opens. You must be in person to get that advanced registration. I mean, if you want to come so badly to my retreat that you fly in from California to register in person a year ahead of time, okay, you can do that, but I'm going to think that's not going to happen. So in-person registration for in-person customers will start Wednesday, November 9th. The registration fee is due at that time. Floss Club subscribers are going to be able to start they're going to be able to email their registration to me, and only Floss Club subscribers, so in person, nobody else can email registration, is going to also start on Wednesday, November 9th at 10 a.m. And I'm going to be sending an email directly to the Floss Club subscribers with details on how to do that. Also, next date is going to be for my online customers. So in person are getting 3 weeks advanced from the online, and then just because I figure local is a relative term, so for people who need to plan the trip down. Online customers are going to be able to do email registration starting Monday, December 5th at 10 a.m. So if you have shopped from me at any point in the past year up until, shoot, I didn't write this down. More details on this are going to be coming, but I'm going to think the cutoff date for having supported me in my first year of business is going to be November 1st. So if you've shopped with me before November 1st, you can email me a registration starting Monday, December 5th. Holy moly, I need to put my glasses on. And then you'll be receiving an invoice on a first come, first serve basis. Again, I don't think I'm going to fill up from my online customers. So general registrationers, don't worry. There was something I wanted to say about that. Oh, there will be a list of my customers that I will be checking. So you will have to verify. You'll have to be on my list, which will either be my name or the email that you used when you shopped with me. And then general registration for everyone else out there who wants to sign up for the retreat. There's going to be a link to a Google form that is going to go live on Sunday, January 1st, so New Year's Day, at noon. So I'm going to just go over that one more time. In-person registration must be in person to register, starts Wednesday, November 9th. Floss Club subscribers can email register. Wow, Pam. That same day. Online customers, so all other online customers are going to be able to start on Monday, December 5th. 5s and 6s look a lot alike when you're not wearing your reading glasses, which are on my head, but I can't be bothered. And then general registration opens on Sunday, January 1st. So again, more information is going to go out the closer we get to those dates, just so that everybody understands how it works. And that brings us to other things I want to chat about. After registering and or paying your invoice, because I realize in-person people registering are not going to receive an invoice because they'll pay right at the shop, but everybody else will receive an invoice. So after you've registered or paid your invoice, you're going to receive an email that has a link to book your hotel room if you plan on staying at the venue. There are plenty of rooms. You'll be able to book your room at the rate for the hotel block, which I will tell you right now is a substantial discount. Currently, if you were booking that weekend this year, you'd be paying $100 more per room per night, which is nutso to me. And as of right now, we do not know what the Patriots' home game schedule is for next year. But if it turns out that weekend the Patriots are playing in Foxborough, those room rates are going to be sky high because the hotel is extremely close to Gillette Stadium where the Patriots play. I will say, excuse me, if you are booking a hotel room, if you plan on staying, please wait to get the link for the hotel block. Stitch New England has to pay for the rooms that don't get used. So there's like a percentage we have to reach or else we have to cover that difference. So I understand, I get it. I tend to run a little bit on the anxious side of things. And I'm one of those people that's like, ooh, I'm going to go to this retreat and I don't want to miss a room and I'll book a room and I won't care that I'm paying full price. But if you do that and then I don't fill up my hotel block, then it's bad for me. And then maybe like the cost will have to get increased for the next retreat, if that makes sense, to cover that sort of situation. So please, if you're registering, wait for your hotel link. I have a lot of rooms blocked with the potential of adding more. So don't worry. And also that email will include additional logistics, like how does parking work? How is the smalls exchange going to happen? Like additional details that are unimportant unless you're attending the retreat. The refund policy. You can cancel your registration and get a full refund up to 60 days before the retreat. After that, you can only get your amount refunded, your registration fee refunded, if I can fill your spot. All right, that's it. If you have any questions, don't put it in the comment below. Please send questions to me at stitchnewengland@gmail.com. And I understand that I'm doing things a little different with doing some advanced registration for my customers. I couldn't think of a better way to show my appreciation for everyone who has. It is hard to start a new business, like especially a brick and mortar with all of the costs that involve. And I am just so thankful to everyone who has helped support me this year. All right, that's it. I hope that you were all as excited as I am. I am like over the moon excited about this. I feel like I'm gonna blink and it's gonna be next year. It's gonna be here. All right, I will see you all next Tuesday for a regular Flosstube video where I chit chat about my crazy week that I've had and everything that I've been stitching on. All right. I hope in the meantime you all stay safe and healthy and happy and get lots of stitching in. Bye, everyone.